All right. All right, I'm here.
In general.
In general. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping by to the third episode of the I'm Sorry But podcast, where today we're going to be talking about whatever the hell we feel like talking about. Today's going to be a wildcard episode. We have with us today, of course, my name is Adrian. And to my right, we have Andrew, and below me here, we have Lucas. You've met Andrew before. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves one last time, or one more time?
Hey, what's up? My name's Andrew. You can find me on Genuine Surprise on Instagram and on Twitch. I do a little bit of Twitch streaming for D&D and occasionally some random ass games I'm playing. Last games I was playing was Tarkov, and I suck at that. So here we are.
Me too.
But that's pretty much me. And let's have some fun today. Let's
Get into it.
I'm Lucas. I'm your boy 88 on Twitter. I don't really stream. I usually just play video games with these guys in the background. I'm probably the guy in the lobby making the moves. That's about it. Yeah.
Yep. Feels right. And that's us for today. So, Andrew, you had a spicy conversation that you wanted to start today off with. You want to hit us with that?
You know what? I wanted to pick your brain on something, man. You know, because whenever we start talking about dating or anything like that, we always get a little snippy with you because you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm happily not married yet. And you know, I always think that's hilarious because, like, especially me, I'll just be like, God damn it, Adrian, we get it, you're happy. But God, shut up. And you just kind of sit there and chuckle for yourself. Because you're like, haha, I don't have to do that anymore, you know. And there's very few things make it past how long you guys have been together. So that's all. It's pretty great.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. I'm exceptionally lucky. We're very, very lucky to have found each other. She's my best friend. I'm very, very lucky. Completely lucky.
Damn it, Adrian, what the fuck did I say? I'm kidding.
I mean, I just got to be real, man. It's just. You're right. You know, a lot of people will get into a relationship and they'll stay there because it's what they know and whatever. And then 5 years later, they hate each other. And of course there are those other relationships. You know, we've seen them like typically like on the carnival boats and stuff when we watch like the Love and Marriage show. People that have been together for like 55 years, and it's you know I aspire to be that. And yeah, it's our relationship getting stronger. It's great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
It is beautiful, and it's goals for mom and dad. You know, you guys. But yeah, dude, hell yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
they're mom and dad, and you know, you want to aspire to be like them. You know, I don't know, man. You kind of stop us from having some occasional debauchery fun because you're like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. So what else does a dad do?
I mean,
no, I disagree.
I
don't know.
Because you only know me as a very more responsible person, an older person. Lucas knew me from 10 years ago, and
and that's a perspective I don't have. That's why like Lucas here is great because he'll be able to be like, oh, this guy right here, this old man, not the same guy.
I mean, Adrian's always been like, he's always been a good friend, but it's always been a thing of just like he's never discouraged me from trying anything, but Adrian plays a great devil on your shoulder. He doesn't play a great angel on your shoulder. He plays a great devil on your shoulder. Like being able to hey, I think this is a great idea. Yeah, it is. Don't do it.
Because
it'll make a good story at least, right?
Yeah.
In my personal experience, you miss 1000% of the shots that you don't try. So try.
Wayne Gretzky.
So why not try? If you have a great idea and you feel like it's a good idea, I may not believe in it, but if you feel like it's a good idea, try it. Everybody told Jeff Bezos he was a dumbass. They told Elon Musk the same thing.
Oh, you just ain't those.
So I mean, you know, I'm not saying that we're gonna be successful like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, but you know, it doesn't it doesn't take a lot. Really, all you need in this world is an idea and drive. And there have been some ideas that have been spouted around the group as we were going through high school and college that if we had implemented them, we would be having this conversation on an island somewhere.
Yeah.
And, if we would have pursued that,
some
we would have
great
done something.
We had some great ideas too.
Yeah, we've had some good ideas.
I'm not gonna say where, but we used to go somewhere and use someone's house as a great kickback place.
Mhm.
And I remember one time, it was a wonderful idea at the time. We used the oven to warm up some weed, which we thought would be a great idea at the time. Wasn't. But you know what? It worked out at the end.
Yeah. So I don't think you meant. I think you misspoke there when you said weed. I'm pretty sure you meant to say herbs, dried herbs.
No, I'm pretty sure you meant weed. But hey, you know what? I can't pull me in with this because obviously I wasn't there. I've only met you guys the last year and a half. I've known Nick for 3. It's the connection that brings us in.
Man, this takes us back to college, freshman year, whenever that was. And we had it was getting around the time when all of the stoners, celebrate their heritage and their culture. That wonderful day in April, and
Rastafarian Day.
Yes, of course. And so in preparation for such, me and Eric had looked for a dispensary so that we could partake in our California amended recreational medical use products, to which we were all certified with medically at the time.
I still am.
And so in California, if you're unfamiliar, California has had the Compassionate Use Use Act. I think it's actually Proposition 420. It was passed, I think, in the 90s, and or in the 70s, and it allows for Californians to receive a recommendation for the use of medical grade marijuana for the treatment of certain chronic conditions, including cancer, certain types of chronic pain, anxiety, depression, basically whatever your doctor feels is appropriate for its off-label usage. And of course, like any medication, there are side effects, but it is under the control of a licensed physician in the state of California. Otherwise, you would not be able to use under this particular law.
Which that changed in 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago, California became 100% recreational. There is still the compassionate use law, and the only thing that basically does is it's not taxed. So in California, marijuana is taxed at about 33%. If you're purchasing for recreational purposes, purchasing under the Compassionate Use Act, then there is no tax.
Which is why I'm still my recommendation.
I saw a light bulb just light up there for Lucas.
Well, no, it's interesting because I already know there's several shops that are at least in my area that are still only patient recommended. I can't just walk in and if I wanted to.
Right. And so we were going back to the original story. We were looking for stuff for us to use, and we're college, so we're broke. We're not really broke. I'm working 30 hours a week at a restaurant. I think Eric also has a part-time job, but among our group of friends, and Rocky's always been employed. He's been working for his family forever.
Slave labor.
But between the 3 of us, we were the only ones between about 12 people who actually made money. And so it was amongst us in the
No, that's fair. Call me out.
No, it's not like that. But it's not like that. So it was.
I think he wants pay stubs, Lucas. Unless you're gonna pull some out right now.
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was just hey, we're all here. We're all friends. We're all using this stuff for the same reason. I don't mind sharing.
Medical.
It's medical. Medically sharing, of course, because we all had recommendation. I wasn't charging them any money for any of this stuff. It was just a give. And again, they all had recommendations that I was able to verify at the time. we had all walked into places together. So we knew verifiably that we were all okay to do this. And so but we had purchased this stuff like months in advance. So to keep it fresh, somebody had the brilliant idea that, hey, let's keep it moisturized. Let's put an orange peel in there. So us smartasses put an orange peel into a half-pound jar. Because we bought, I think the deal was like, when we got to this place, we went to like someplace in Orange, and they're like, okay, you can only buy it in increments of half-pound. And right now we have a buy half, get half. And so we got a full. What do you do? Honestly, don't do that. It's way too much stuff.
Vacuum seal.
I'm honestly, maybe if you do it that way. But yeah, but anyway, half of the stuff, one of the jars, molded. Because it was full of orange moisture, right? And you seal it in there, and it was gone. Like, when we pulled it out of the trunk, it was like black. You could see.
Oh, it was
from,
in
like,
a car trunk too?
Yeah, so it was like hot, moist, and heat. So yeah, so it was like, right? It was bad. It was bad. So then this other one, we're looking at it, and I'm pretty sure, Lucas, it was also bad.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was Lucas who was like, it doesn't matter. And so we got it, and we put it onto a tray to try to, because it was soggy at this point, to try to dry it out, right? So we're at this person's house, and we get the oven to the lowest setting we can put it on. And we shove it in there, and I don't even think we put a timer on it. We're going to run it for like 30 minutes, and just to dry it out, right? We're just going to dry it out. Not understanding that the vaporization temperature of THC is like 230. It's just like a slightly above boiling. I think the lowest setting on this oven was like 250. So we were verifiably probably just combo burning all of the THC off of the product, half-pound of product. The ventilation was not on because we did not think we needed to have it on. We weren't cooking. So about I would say it was about 30 minutes because probably the perception of time gets elongated. But there was a point where somebody, I think it was Rocky, had the clairvoyance to be like, I'm high. Why am I high? And he just asked the question, and we opened the oven. We're like, oh my god, the oven. We opened the oven, and as we did, me and Rocky got smacked in the face with this big vapor cloud, and it just rose to the ceiling, and it sat in the ceiling like an inch. We were no longer within orbit. We had just Doge rocketed off to the moon, and re-entry was going to take place for about another 8 hours.
God damn. So, do it again?
It never happened again.
Never tried it again.
That sounds like an experience where if someone's super hesitant about trying that and they're like, "Oh no, my lungs, I can't do smoke."
Well, it was bad.
You murder them without them knowing. Hit them with that monoxide attack of just pure THC vapor into the building.
It wasn't a good thing. It fucked up his oven, I think.
It got it like greasy, and it smelt after.
Do I know this person?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Was it? I already have an idea of who it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Just message me to confirm.
Yeah, I hear, why not?
Because as much as I would love to call this person out, I'd rather them do it to themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? That's one way to
the experiment, right? And I believe there were people there who were going to be doing it for the first time, and it felt bad because there was no warning. That was not the intention, and the group was always it was never a pushy situation. It was you can be here with us if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. We're not gonna try to egg you on or push you to do more. You know what your dose is. You know what your doctor told you. It's on you. Be responsible, please. And everybody was responsible. But that was a scenario where we uh-oh'd pretty good collectively.
You know what? I would be down to do this with like like a small toaster oven and like someone's shed or something, and just kick it in there and just do whatever as it's slowly roasting and cooking. That way, if it does destroy an oven, it's $100 garbage little toaster oven that you can get rid of afterwards.
I wonder if it'd get too hot in there though, because you have uneven heating and stuff in those kind of devices, and if you get an uneven heat, you can like end up actually lighting. I mean, it's dried plant material, right? So I think combustion is like 450 or something.
Yeah, close to 500, 450,
Yeah, and
500.
you do not want that to catch on fire, inside of your house. That'd probably be bad times.
Like, yeah, I guess it's a bad idea, but they make fire extinguishers for that kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but insufficient. Okay.
What?
No, it said that there was a thing. I got a notice from OBS. Sorry.
Looks like you're still streaming on my end.
Yeah, no, it's still streaming. It's something.
Oh no, it looks like it froze.
No.
Oh yeah, you froze from OBS.
Did it?
Oh no, we're back. We're back.
I think I see it. It's moving. Yeah, it's okay. So basically, that was that experience, and it was not Phantasmico. I don't think. I mean, the night ended out pretty fun. I think we were able to recover from it, but
I think we just ended up playing beer pong.
I think so.
You know what? I think that's the safest way to ingest moldy herb.
Because the heat would kill it or something.
Heat would probably kill the bad stuff. It also depends on what kind of mold it is, because you know how penicillin is made.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, penicillium, but like,
yeah,
you got to realize that black mold is not penicillium. Penicillium is the green stuff that grows on your bread.
Right? I understand this. I understand this.
From the black stuff is usually I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's nigricans, and it's the black mold, and that's the pathogenic I kill you mold. So it's not fun times. Very generally.
So I guess this is the part of the story where you're like, yeah, see, this is the irresponsible guy, not the dad that we all know now.
Yeah, because I had to learn some. Oh, take a sec. All right. And so it was learning experience. Sorry guys, suffering a little bit of technical freezing up here.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
That's the thing too, is at least from my memory, you were always like, you're almost always the DD.
Yeah.
To go out in high school.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't really do anything in high school, so it was easier for me to do that kind of stuff, and I did not want any of my friends driving in a compromised way. Not that they ever would, of course, but
no, of course not.
It was.
Of course, you were always his dad character.
If I could, yeah, I guess if I could guarantee that they could be home, then I would take that over potentially not. What? Yeah, this guy lies. This Nick guy. this Normandy 92 person. But yeah, I mean, I could see where I kind of fathered people a little bit. I don't think that was ever the intention, but
I think it's fathering. I think it's called sunning someone.
Sunning someone.
Well, because fathering implies that you
I birthed them.
You birthed them.
We're your children.
Oh gosh. Oh my. I'm not ready for kids. I have cats. I like cats.
I don't know. I think they're more high maintenance than some kids, I don't know, man. Can they make ramen noodles by themselves?
No, but they do come with knowledge of where to poop.
Ah, there you go.
Potty training not required.
Kids will just poop everywhere, you know?
That's true. You have to show them things. Cats kind of just know. Other things that cats know how to do? They know how to murder things right out of the belly.
Oh,
You ever seen a kitten? The first thing it tries to do is attack things. It lunges, it starts to shake its butt, and it starts pouncing on stuff. Murder is in their genes.
Murder on their
They're
mind.
made to kill.
That's crazy.
Nick says depends on the kids. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Where's your child?
He's on Twitch.
Some kids draw with your poop. I mean,
Oh yeah, dude, there are kids that come out the gate and they're like, "Let me murder people." Like you never seen kids like just like,
course,
"Oh, we're
but-
near an edge," and then shove them.
But hey, look, there are sociopathic people in all populations. Kids aren't.
Kids are terrible people. Let's be honest about it.
They can be if
They're
they're raised
horrible people.
poorly.
Kids are awful people.
Kids are representations of their parents.
They're terrible people.
Look,
Representations of their parents.
Every horror movie I've ever seen that involves children, terrifying.
Yeah.
Like The Omen.
It doesn't have to be a scary movie. Children just have to be involved in the plot, and it's scary.
Why?
Because they're blank slates that demons can possess.
They're awful. Children
Spicy
are
take, but okay.
Haven't you? No, come on, dude. Like legit, right here, right now. Like every horror movie that has some kid in the plot that there is some evil demon, this and that. They're the first ones that make contact.
Example. The Omen's a perfect example.
Yeah, Omen is a spawn of the devil. Is going to be slowly murdering people using his demonic powers. Or fucking.
What about that one where they go to that one city and they're trying to? God, I'm terrible with movies. I've seen. This is like the one horror movie I've seen.
In the one city with the one place and the one guy.
Right,
the
and
one
the girl
kid?
does the thing right with the kid. Yes, that one, exactly. And
Pretty
so in that movie, they no, dumbass. It's the
Oh,
one
plot of
where-
Sinister. That's what Nick said. It's the plot of Sinister.
Plot of Sinister. Yes,
Oh,
it's
got
definitely
him,
Sinister. Got him. No, guys.
It's actually Sinister too.
It's the scariest movie of all time, Leprechaun 3. Okay.
But yes, but that's all adults.
No,
you know,
Leprechaun.
just because he's tiny like a kid.
I'm totally kidding. It's the one where she visits that backwater southern city, and they're
Skeleton
like,
Key?
no, and the child that was born there. This is a devil or satanic community, and a child of God was born to this community, and they needed an outsider to come in and kill this child, a holy outsider, kill this child. You guys give me strange looks, but at the end of huh?
Midsummer?
No, it's not Summer. It's old
I never
movie.
saw that. Is that the plot of that?
It's no, it's not. It's not Midsummer. It's not Summer.
Nick is giving some good examples of evil children in horror movies.
It's
Children
not
of the Corn.
It's not Children of the Corn. It's not Children of the Corn.
What were those children doing?
At the last like one of the last scenes, this woman is sleeps with one of the protagonists.
Okay, all
Or
right.
antagonist, excuse me. And this antagonist is part of the satanic worshiping community that they're trying to convince this outside woman that this girl is the spawn of Satan, so she could kill her when in fact she's the spawn of like an angel or something, and was sent there by heaven to like stop all this satanic mumbo jumbo that's taking place in this, like, I want to say like
Legion?
Louisiana. It's not.
Legion?
No, they don't sleep with the children. The children.
No, Legion's the woman is pregnant
there was
with the spawn of the devil.
the one scene that I
And
remember
Heaven's
from
sending all kinds of crazy shit to murder him.
yeah, I remember that movie too. It's not that one. It's have you come to kill my daughter? And Lydia's like, no. Why not? That one. Nick will get from that. Nick will get it.
Nick, he needs you. You're our only hope.
No.
From that, Nick will get it through.
I missed that episode of Blue's Clues.
Sounds like an episode of Black Mirror, honestly.
Mm,
I'm trying to think. Like,
gosh.
just
I need to preface this. I don't like horror movies.
Yeah, see, that's the issue.
I need to preface this. I love horror movies, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do not like them at all.
Like, I was one of those kids that like took the VHSs off the wall and just like, I'm picking this movie. Like I don't know what fucking.
It's gonna
thing
bother
it
me.
is.
I'm never gonna
It's
find out
some
what
random
movie this is.
I might have just saw. Was it popular, famous?
It was popular, famous. It was in movies. It did
Signs?
well. It was not. It was not Signs.
I like her. Like that
That's
has
aliens.
Oh, that's aliens. Yeah, that are afraid of water.
No. It's like this.
Exorcism.
Do I have to kill my daughter?
And it goes through the plagues. Like there's blood, and then there's locusts, and then, like the reason why this lady comes to the area is because she's like an investigator who investigates the paranormal stuff, and she like it opens up with her like investigating this like sacred or something temple in India or something, like a Hindu temple, and she goes in there and just like is able to determine that it's actually like a methane gas leak that's causing people to have like these hallucinations, and like it's not, there's no such thing as the divine, everything has a natural, very much like me.
How recent was this movie?
Old, ancient, high school.
That's not old.
It's old. That's old.
If you're saying high school for you
That's
guys is
not-
old, then you're ancient, sir.
No, I don't
The
think it's the way.
Conjuring? The Conjuring?
God.
The Ring.
Scream.
No, it's not.
Freddy
Scream.
Krueger. Friday 13th.
No.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. It has to be Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. That's the answer.
Tim Burton movies.
Oh, Jesus. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, Nick's got nothing on you. You know what?
Who's the star of this? Who's the main girl?
I don't know actors, dude, or actresses. Man, this is rough. I'm never gonna discover what this movie was.
This is a great game of 21 questions.
Yep, keep trying. I mean, if you want, you can keep going, see if you'll ever get the movie. Twitch chat, if you could find out the movie.
If you can think of the movie that I'm thinking of, that I don't remember,
that I don't know the name of, and that I don't know the actors or actresses in.
was it an exorcism movie? Like the
They
Exorcism?
didn't. No, they didn't try to exorcise this child. This child, at the end of it, the end scene was like this lady driving away. She had escaped with the child after finding out that they were trying to kill the child because she was holy. The Reaping. The
what?
Reaping.
The Reaping.
The Reaping.
It's definitely something I didn't see.
The Reaping.
Orphan?
It was The Reaping.
Oh,
The
it's Orphan.
Reaping.
It's Orphan.
No,
Orphan was a great movie.
no, it's The Reaping. I'm looking at it right now. The Reaping 07.
To be a 13-year-old girl. Again, proving the point that children are awful. Terrible people.
It's
This movie is filled with like a bunch of star-studded cast.
Hilary Swank.
Why don't you know who these people are? It has
Hold on, I'm gonna
Idris
look this up.
Elba. It has
Yo, you said old. This came out in 2007.
yeah, we're thinking over here like
This is over
Birds.
13 years ago.
I was legit thinking like, what movie in the 80s came out?
No,
Yeah,
bruh.
that's how you make
Okay.
it sound.
No, old in my lifetime.
Old in your lifetime? Yo, that was like 14 years. That ain't that long.
That's
half your life.
that's a long time.
Half your life.
It's half of my life. That's a long time to me.
Hey, this is a star-studded cast for you not to know any of these people.
Yep. Well, Hilary Swank's in it just because I just read that right now.
Hilary Swank, Idris Elba. We got Stephen Ray, John McConnell.
You got the guy that played the governor.
Play the trailer. Play the trailer, and you're gonna hear the part where she's like, "Are you going to kill my daughter?" No.
Gosh.
Why? Ah! And it's like some bayou town. That's what I remember it being some like bayou. I thought it was in the 70s. No. No, I didn't know Hilary Swank, okay? All right, I'm sorry. Idris Elba, I feel bad about that one. Okay, I do feel bad about
Are
that
you here to
one.
kill my baby? No. Why?
Well, no. Oh. That's a red flag. Should have called CFS on that.
Sent me a message. What happened?
What? Yo, I'm with Hilary Swank on this. What happened? And she's just like, what happened? Yo, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is that. I don't know what the fuck I just watched. Now her face is burning.
Her face is okay. All right.
Captain, this is Doug Blackwell.
I mean, if the child's a demon,
Hi, my name's Ben.
verifiably a demon.
This is a plague.
As an Old
I mean, you know,
investigated
you hand that child over to the church, I guess. I don't know.
See, I'm sorry, but this doesn't make any sense. It immediately goes, oh, it's a plague. You mean like Old Testament plague? Like, there ain't ever been a plague of locusts. There's just a regular plague or disease, famine. Like, not... You went straight to the Old Testament.
I know, right? It always goes biblical. Boy, it's
Well,
the South.
here's the degree, right? You either you go to the extreme. You're like, hey, is this like we're fucked, or like we could manage this? No, like a normal plague. Oh, okay, great, we're fine.
Yeah, like, is it like the locust that came through like the African region like earlier last year, or is it like, you know, all of the water turned into blood? Because one is bad and one is very, very bad. So there comes a certain point where you're like, yeah, this is different. This is a lot. Maybe we'll have to do a... Huh?
Look, I don't know. You're not watching what I'm... But, like, there's a giant thing of, like, locusts. And the locusts come in.
Yep.
And they're all outside. And she can see them outside, so she opens up the door and she's like, man, there's a bunch of locusts out here. And she keeps walking outside where all the locusts are, and then they all attack her, and she's surprised, like some shit wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah,
go back inside and close the door.
I don't know. She doesn't believe that kind of stuff, right? Because she's
Right,
I don't believe in the ghosts and stuff like that. Y'all stupid.
I've always had this theory on why Mexicans aren't in scary movies, and it's because we would be the first character to get out of that situation. We'd be the first people. The house is haunted, but like my uncle died, and it's okay. I never really met him. Oh, cool, dude. See you later. I'm not going.
Seriously, honestly, right? Because we'd just be like, no, it's not.
They show up with their sage, like 40 pounds of sage. They're like, got it. And then they light it up and they start chucking it everywhere and start saying their rosaries, their bendiciones. They're like, we're purging this bitch right now. And if it don't work, they're like, ugh.
We're not going. I'm not sleeping inside.
And they dip out.
Deuces.
They're like, nope.
I'm gone.
All we have to do is spend the night, 24 hours inside, and then the house is mine.
No.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Sounds like a trap. No. I'll see you in the morning.
I'm good.
I'll pick you up.
I'm good.
Guys, there's two roads. There's this detour to this small town, or we're going to have to go all the way around the mountain. I'm going all the way around the mountain. I'll walk. I don't care. Like, you go ahead.
Ooh, I don't know. Like, both of those things are actually a little bit sus. If you go through a small town, like, if it's like, hey man, it says there's a small town this way, but I don't see it on the Google Maps.
Avoid at all costs.
Oh,
that's a go around. That's a go around. But like, hey, there's a small town here, and it looks like
we're
it's
almost
got
out of
a little bed and breakfast.
The Mexican friend in all those movies decided to stay home. He was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not doing this.
That's why we don't show up in movies.
Lucas, no, don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. He didn't say I'm not going. It's like, yeah, my mom won't let me go. She said I got to stay home. I already went out on Wednesday. I can't have fun in the same week twice.
Yeah,
like
right.
I can't do that.
You gotta shut it down.
You know, she's like, I got church in the morning, so like, I can't really leave.
If I have fun twice a week, I'm gonna have to go to confession, and you know, I'm not trying to do that this week again. So, you know, let's try to not. Yeah, but if you guys want to go to like Bible study,
the children are terrible fucking people, and this movie proves it.
That movie, The Child is the good thing, and the people in the town are the terrible people.
I don't think so.
There are some that movie that is the case. I would say that there are some children that are really cool. There are some really good kids out there. I would say that there are, just like there are some good kids, there are some bad kids. I feel like children can be saved and changed and taught to be different.
Unless they have silver-capped teeth. You avoid those children at all costs. You don't associate with them. You keep them at arm's length, because any closer they bite you and you get infected.
And I speak about this from an ethical and moral standpoint, and from an economic standpoint.
from a father's standpoint.
From a moral standpoint, you can save a child. A child can be taught. You can teach them, and you can help them to bring them back into line, or back into to be a functioning member of society. Additionally, if they do come into being a functioning member of society, they're going to contribute to the overall economy in the form of taxes. And instead of taking from the system, they will contribute to the system.
All right, we get it. You work for the county. All right, chill.
It's better to try to make the group of us, the collective capital us, bigger than to try to say, you suck, get the hell away from me. And go over there.
Execute children.
No, exactly.
No one said that, or is
up.
advocating that.
Chopping heads.
No one is pro-abortion.
I'm just saying, when it comes to people, they're the worst. They're like.
What about Karens?
Have you ever seen kids act around?
What about? Okay, you know what?
Because kids are
counterpoint. I love kids because they are brutally truthful and they're incredibly honest. They will tell you shit how it is from their perspective. And trust me, if they can say it, I hear Adrian say it. Huh? If you can,
that you want to that you're saying that we should execute children, and that's
no,
not the case.
I am
I
not
disagree 100%.
advocating that.
Yeah, I can't believe you're advocating for this. I'm calling the county.
You play the VOD again. You'll hear it. Go ahead. Run it back. We could sit here and wait. No, it's not beneficial, and it's not. And you got me. You lost my train of thought. So I appreciate you for that, Andrew. Damn it.
You're welcome. Look, all I'm saying.
Racist Karens are worse. Kids are honest, and it's refreshing, and it's nice, and if you can explain it to a child and a child can understand it, you can know that you understand. They're good. They're good for something. Take the openly racist Karen that I just watched, like from New York Park, I think yesterday, who was, calling the police on two black women because they were threatening her after she had allegedly taken this black woman's portable charger. And she's on the phone and on camera on phone telling the police that they're hitting her and that they're acting very aggressively towards her when they're obviously about 5 to 6 feet away from the woman, maybe more, maybe 10 feet, and they are, why they're asking, like, why are you doing this? Like, are you racist? And the woman stops, looks at the camera and says, yes, I am, and turns away and continues lying to the police. I would argue that woman is the worst type of person in the world. Worse than children. Much worse.
See, look,
the racist Karen.
You're giving that Karen the benefit of doubt of being a person, and I don't qualify them as a person to begin with.
Okay. I don't have an argument for that.
You're making it sound like we hate children.
No.
We like children.
Yeah.
Children are great. They're just terrifying. And I wouldn't trust them at the middle of the night at my house.
Now, is this because you both are afraid of having children or are afraid of children? Because I've gotten over that.
I'm not afraid of child, dude. You know how many kids I could beat up before they could gang up and kill me?
Yeah.
I think like 40 of them. Like if there were 40 fifth graders,
if I
think I could take them. Like
I
easy.
could take like 2.
Are you afraid of your own child?
Why is it attacking me?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hold on. Have I taught this child my weaknesses?
What has he innately learned because he's a demon?
That's what you got to think about, Adrian.
Yes, presume that you've taught the child your weaknesses.
Why would you teach him? First of all, why would you teach him your weaknesses?
You can't teach him everything.
You show them a fake weakness so that when they try to go after you, you're like, yeah, I knew you would come after this. You son of a bitch.
Teams.
Look, look. You give that kid demon souls, and you tell them, look, as soon as you beat this game, you can play any game that you want. I'll buy for you, and you can beat.
But you got to beat on hard mode.
Beat this game on hard. That will terrorize that child for the rest of their life. And you know what? You know what it'll also create? a child that knows all the weak points, and he'll be great in combat.
No, you just see him rolling around in a fight. Can't hit me in vulnerability frames. You can't hit me in vulnerability frames. And then some kid will punch him as he's rolling right on the ground, and your kid's dead.
Look, the kid ain't gonna be very creative when it comes to stuff like D&D or LARPing or stuff like that. Like it'll probably just fail.
It'll be hilarious to watch though.
It would be hilarious to watch.
Imagine that kid though finally playing a different game like Super Mario Bros. And just vastly confused. Why can't I roll?
Why can't I roll? Why can't I roll frame? Why can't I block roll frames?
Jump.
You know what? I like where Lucas is going with this. I do like this. I think, you know what? As gamers, if we ever do have kids, because it's up in the air whenever that happens, right? Whether it's on purpose or on accident, here we are. The situation will be the kid can then, for me personally, I think I'm gonna give them like homework assignments of video games, and I say, all right, cool, you need to beat these games before you can make your own decisions. Sorry, not sorry. These are the rules. You want to go hang out with your friends? That's cool. You can go hang out with your friends, but if you want to be in charge and say, I want to stay up past 11 o'clock, have you beat Demon Souls yet? Have you beat Dark Souls yet? Have you gone and beat the trilogy of Crash Bandicoot on hard? I don't think so. I need that completed.
5 at 100%? How about RD2?
I think that's a great way to punish your children. Is to be like,
force them to play video games?
No, hey yo, your brother and sister, they can play the PS7. You got to play GameCube. Get out of here. Go away.
Go beat this game, and when you finish that, maybe we'll talk about you going to PS4.
And just constantly walk past the room, humiliate them. What's up with those low-res graphics?
Okay, so that's typically not how you want to discipline a child.
By letting them play video games? I think I'm rewarding them and teaching them a life lesson.
Yeah.
I'm not a social worker,
maybe
but you should definitely probably not segregate your children like that and force.
You know what? I am going to segregate my children. I'm going to make one child is only allowed to play Nintendo games. The other child is only allowed to play Sony games, and the other child is only allowed to play Microsoft games. And that way, I can decipher who's number one, who's got the best games, which child is actually costing the most money.
The poor Sony child.
Hey. They got Spooderman. They got Spooderman.
We got Spooderman.
They got Crash Bandicoot.
But that's okay.
They got Naughty Dog.
Uncharted. We got Uncharted.
Uncharted, Naughty Dog. Yeah.
Okay, Drake. I'll give you Drake.
I got The Last of Us. I have that series that I hate.
Last of Us.
Okay.
Fucking God of War.
Boom. Another series.
Fucking Ratchet and Clank? Sly Cooper? What? Come on.
No. Okay.
You know it. You son of a
bitch. All right. Fine.
Sly Cooper is great.
Not the newest one.
Halo is not Sony.
Who said that? No. But Nick's already here fighting for Microsoft. Get the fuck out of here. We're talking about Sony.
I like Horizon Zero Dawn, but that's like a game.
What games does Microsoft have?
Microsoft doesn't have games. They don't make them anymore. They have Halo, and that's it.
Gears of War. Nick said Gears of War.
But I think Microsoft has purchased the IP to a lot of
Bethesda.
But a lot of things. So they picked up all of Bethesda's archive. I think Nick was talking about that last podcast. Actually, you guys want to catch that previous podcast, which would only be available on YouTube because I'm a fool and did not click the save past broadcasts on Twitch. So this one will be saved. It'll be the first one. But didn't get it the first time, didn't get the second time. But third time's a charm, I guess.
Hopefully.
Got there eventually. So I'm thinking that it would still probably be the Sony kid that's he's got 7 game franchises.
And those are a lot of games. If you're thinking about Xbox, it won't even give me exclusive titles for Xbox.
I think and that's the thing too, is I'm not even, and that's the thing too, is I'm thinking about it look, a 6-year-old can't play Ghost of Tsushima. He's not going to appreciate the Japanese fending off the Mongols. He ain't going to really understand the story. No, that's another way to punish them. You make them play Ghost of Tsushima.
Make them play historical video games?
You make them play it without subtitles in Japanese. Play the game, figure out the story. I don't know where to go. Too bad. Figure it out.
English.
Yo, what the
Japanese
fuck?
English.
Did you guys know they're making Psychonaut 2?
Yeah, you know that?
What the fuck? I've been waiting
Yeah.
20 something years. Wait, no, not 20 years. Like
I
15
don't
years
know
for
if it
this.
comes out this year or if it comes out next year.
Gears of War, Fallout,
Bruh.
Skyrim, Forza, Fable. This is all Microsoft per Normandy
Yeah,
92
Gears.
for chat.
Scorn.
Microsoft doesn't make games anymore.
Sea of Thieves.
They make skins for Fortnite.
Skyrim is not an Xbox exclusive. It's on everything, even your refrigerator.
It is.
You could play. You could play
Honestly,
on a
though.
fucking Alexa, dude,
Honestly, though, it is.
and it's ridiculous.
Skyrim might be the game that I bought the most in my lifetime. It isn't
Really?
San Andreas. Because I think I bought San Andreas on every console I've ever had. But I've bought Skyrim on at least 4 different consoles. And then no, at least 5.
PC 2, right?
Steam. Or I'm not, no. Switch.
You bought it for the Switch?
Sometimes you
I
want
need
to
games
just.
on it.
You're
I
fine
didn't have
either way.
Pokemon Snap at the time. Now that's all I do.
Same.
Snapping with the Pokemon.
We've been snapping some Pokemons recently.
Snapping at 'em.
Snapping them. Snapping them up. Ori and Will-O-Wisps. Hey, this guy over here, he's still trying to stand over here for Microsoft.
Nah,
Nick,
they don't
the
have- they don't
Zune's
have-
dead, bro. Leave it alone. Let it die.
Hey, look, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was telling Nick about this when we were talking about it a couple of days ago. We were talking about how he hates Apple, everything Apple, and then I listened to the reason why he said it, and I was like, "It's fair. It's fair. You had a shitty experience, and all it takes is one shitty experience for you to like hate something." And I get it. Fucking
Sure.
get it. I got exposed to a Zune literally 6 months before it died. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, this is pretty dope." And then I was like, the next time they make a new one.
Yeah, because an
Yeah.
iPod came out with the Mini, and it killed the Zune.
Changed the game.
It changed the game to be an Apple exclusive kind of game. But I remember Nick was still walking around with his fucking Zune, and he was fucking loving his Zune, talking it up. He loved that fucking thing. So
What happened to his Zune? Is the Zune one of many things that he lost at Six Flags?
honestly, they probably have a box of just his stuff at Six Flags.
Yeah, probably.
Well, when you go so much, right? Like eventually they'll have a collection.
Yeah, they're like, hey Nick, don't forget to stop by Lost and Found.
I don't know what he does. It's like he pulls out his phone in the middle of the ride.
I know he's just like checking his Insta, checking his mentions or something real quick.
I don't know what he does, but I
Go-
Take a selfie real quick.
Goes through his pockets, pulls everything out, gets the chapstick, and just like
I've
rips
been-
everything out onto the
I've been
floor.
with him on a ride, and then when we got off, he's been like, "I don't have my phone." Like, what do you mean you don't have your phone?
How do you not have your phone? I don't know. Like,
I think I dropped it. How?
Does that mean Nick needs pants that fit? Like,
Even back then, yeah.
I don't like for me personally, I've never lost anything from my pockets. I think it's just because I'm a big guy, and so like I wear tighter pants just because I'm fat. So maybe, but when you're wearing cargo shorts, right, everything's gonna fall out, unless you got a zippy on it, and then even then,
it's not cargo shorts. It wasn't cargo shorts. My boy wears jeans.
look, man, like what did I just say? I met him 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Homeboy wears jeans and cargo shorts.
My boy used to wear fitted regular jeans.
He was stylish.
He was. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You know what? Me and Nick, we're gonna have to go shopping and pick up some flannels, just so we could like drop the ladies.
Ooh, you
Drop
gotta,
'em?
you gotta get matching flannels.
Actually, the flannels.
Yo, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
matching
Like a
flannels.
nice green, like a nice dark green.
Ooh, there it is.
Nick, you're down? We'll go
No,
shopping. We'll go shopping this week.
You gotta get a green flannel. He's gotta get a red flannel, and then you guys gotta do Christmas cards.
Fucking hey, dude. That'd be hilarious.
It's like family Christmas cards or something. You guys like
Oh,
holding
dude,
on to each other.
there'll be some dorky ass Christmas cards.
Merry Christmas from Andrew and Nick. They're gonna be like, are these guys like a thing now? Is like Nick gay?
No,
And
they're
no,
a thing, they're
it won't
best
be.
friends.
Look, we'll recreate this picture. Nick will be in the bottom since I'm slightly taller than him. Yeah, I'm putting it in the chat for you guys. You can pull it up for the stream too.
I might be able to do something like that. Unsure.
I'll be the Weird Al looking motherfucker.
No, yeah, this is it.
That's hilarious, dude. Oh,
Nah.
bro, you know how pissed I am that I've been injured kind of for the last 2 years during Christmas time, where I miss an opportunity to wear the best Christmas sweater I have.
I'm not understanding the correlation.
Well,
Between
because I was injured, I couldn't go out for parties.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Yeah.
just like I was injured and I couldn't put the sweater on. It's like,
No, I was injured and like high on drugs, and I was just like, I can't move. Like, I'm not going anywhere. And I have the best Christmas sweater.
I think we're ruining the Christmas podcast, but this will be fine.
Probably fine. So this is the image that Andrew would like us all to see. This is gonna be what their apparently their photo is gonna look like. So very tasteful, very classy. I like the sideways slanted mustache. It's very tasteful. Just gonna.
Tell me you wouldn't have loved seeing me walk into the Christmas party with this.
That's hilarious.
That's fantastic. I like
Dude,
that a lot.
I am so salty. I've had this for 3 motherfucking years, and I haven't been able to wear this to a goddamn Christmas party. Someone needs to host a motherfucking Christmas party with an ugly sweater theme so I can go over there and rock
Honestly,
this bitch.
Breck has been trying to host one, so maybe we'll do an ugly sweater party or something, because that is a fantastic sweater.
Oh,
That's
look,
a fantastic sweater.
I don't buy ugly sweaters. Sorry.
No, just pick anything out of your closet, Lucas. It's fine. So, I'm just fucking with you, man.
No. That's it. I'm leaving.
Hey, I showed you that one jacket, right? That Spider-Man jacket.
Yeah.
Ooh, tasty. I love it. It's so nice. It's too fucking
I
hot right
just
now,
wish,
though.
like, it's crazy because I was thinking about. I
Thank you,
think
Nick.
we were talking about
That's
this in
fire.
the chat the other day, and this gets back to kids.
Burn.
Rather off. But no, we were talking about Disneyland and like how expensive shit it is at Disneyland.
Yes.
So like if you had 2 kids or even 3 kids and you go to Disneyland, right? And let's say you go to the droid thing. 1 kid wants the droid. Would you get the droid for all 3 children? Because I think, and those droids are like what, $140 a piece.
You buy a family droid. One family droid.
This is the family unit. Is everybody's got to share?
Yes. Because kids are expensive, and honestly, you only buy your favorite anything, you know? But you say it's the family's, but you give it to him. You're like, here you go, little Kenneth. Hold this for the family.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, this is Brex.
Oh, just throw it out then.
Hold on a second.
You're still showing it off. Like it's a badass piece of equipment.
That's crazy.
Legit.
They come in those little pouches?
No, they come in this. They come in this pouch. They come with this little cheapy pouch. This pouch is like $50, but
Oh, okay.
we got it
Alright.
for like 30% off because of the pass holder, because they canceled the passes because Disney hates us, even though we like brought their parks back to life. So you know.
I've been seeing. Maybe Nick will be able to tell me, or Lucas, maybe you. I've been seeing videos of like lightsabers, and they were comparing the companies that make them. I saw one that I gotta find that video again, dude. It was I think I may have sent it to Nick, and I was just comparing like 5 different lightsaber companies that make them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them just they were lighting them up from like Disney going up, and they keep getting better until that last one, and it's just like, woo, 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 and it looks like it's like alive.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw that video. It's like a lightsaber. Like it sounds like it's vibrating when it's just on.
Yeah, these make a.
I would be down to spend $500-$600 on a
I don't know if you heard this.
badass lightsaber.
See, here's the thing too, and like this
Here.
gets bad too, and like if I was to spend that much.
Pretty good.
Because, like, look, if you go to Disneyland, you have to get all the kids a lightsaber. Do we got to get the kids all a lightsaber and a droid?
The guy
Do I gotta-
behind me It was,
all the lightsaber, a droid, and then a turkey leg afterwards?
the guy behind me had, when I was waiting in line, we went on opening day for Star Wars Land for Batu, because me and Breck are Disney fanatics, and it's for display reviews. And
He's saying about the quality of the lightsaber.
yeah, it's for, it could be it's probably display and light use. I don't think you could smack them around, but this is removable, so you can, if you mess up your blade, you can have it done. But it also makes cool sounds. Like this is me putting the blade, taking the blade out. This is me putting it back in. This is the sound if I try to start it without the blade or a kyber crystal in here.
Oh, that's right, too. I forgot. The kyber crystal thing, I think, is crazy.
The kyber crystal thing is super dope. So I have a white crystal in it right now, which I can't find my other crystals right now, but I have all the crystals because we were able to purchase them before. But
Did you get a black crystal, too?
no, that one's a rare crystal.
I think it's like 1 in 20, right?
No, it's much rarer than
Because
that.
they're all packaged like that, you might just end up getting a black one.
Or a red one, but it doesn't turn the saber black though. The saber doesn't have a black setting; it only has red.
Nick, are we buying lightsabers that we can fight with? We'll choreograph a whole scene, dude. It'll be great. We'll end it with someone getting kicked in the pool.
So I have a crystal inside of me now.
Nice. All right, let's make it happen.
Yeah, it's blue.
No, this is white.
Oh, you got a white crystal?
Yeah, this is a white crystal.
Why's it gotta be white, bro?
Because it's mine.
It's progressive crystal.
Because the white crystal is the defender's crystal. That's the intellectual crystal. That's the scholarly one. This is blue.
All right, yeah, I guess they're different. But
No.
now you hold them.
Now I don't know if you can catch the flash, but when you hit them, they flash. See how they like flash yellow?
Yeah.
Right, that's it. Let me see it again. Hold on. Go to one more time. Okay. Like it's hard to see in the video, but I can see it flicker.
Yeah, it like that's the pew. Psh, it makes a sound and stuff. They're awesome, honestly. Really like them.
Yo, Nick. You're in the chat. Join the call. I don't know why I didn't click earlier. Join the call. You're already here.
And then you have to buy, like, if you wanna, because I'm extra, right? And I want to be able to carry this on my waist when I go into the park. I usually take out the thing.
You can't just carry it on your waist when you walk around the park.
Well, no, of course you can, but you have to buy the attachment so that you could, of course,
Okay.
quick release
All
your
right.
thing. Right, so I can clip it onto myself now. And now carry it like this.
Whoa, hey, take it easy with them sweatpants, bro. All right, we're not trying to fall in love here.
So, boom. And then
I remember
could, if
seeing a
wanted
video
to-
of a dude at Starwars Land, even though I know that's not the real name of it, but here we are. Homeboy was like, "All right, I'm buying red crystals until I can get myself a black one," and he would buy like 1 or 2 and go in line and keep going out. And eventually, he's like, "I got a bunch of them," and started just handing them out to kids. Of course, asking parents for permission before he starts handing things to people's children.
Right.
And I'm like,
Handing them out.
yeah, dude, homeboy is spending big baller dollars like it's nothing. And I'm over here sweating the idea of spending $600 on a single lightsaber for myself, and I would never give it to a kid.
This is like the
Is that your little
crystals.
kyber crystal?
This is the red one. So if I were to put that,
What did it
in-
choose you, or did you
they
version
don't.
of its light?
So the one that you do in here, this one chooses you. So this experience, when you make the lightsaber, you pick your pieces and what aspect you want to follow. So like mine is the justice, law and order one, or law and order, like the Jedi as the defenders of peace and stuff, and Brex is like the defenders of like earth and nature.
Okay.
So hers is more like a rustic, more natural. She's got like a leather grip here. It's
That's dope.
wood along here. But like transition between wood and metal. It's classy. It's classy. Very classy. but you get like different. You get a pommel, and then you'll get the guard, and you have different types, and then you have different tops and bottoms that you can choose from, and you basically get like a whole tray that you get to pick from after you've decided what faction you want to choose. And you also get these pins to signify what faction chosen.
Is that included with the experience?
Yes, this is included with the experience. So then I got this pin with mine, and it's like the justice pin. So you go in there, right? You're there, and you're doing the thing, and they have like 12 of you around the thing, and it's all in secret. This is like, it's just a junk shop that you're walking into, and they're like, yeah, come in. Of course, yeah, we can tell that you have, we can feel your force presence, and then they pull out this when they have you select, there is a you have it all out in front of you and open, because your blade is not assembled yet, right? Because you haven't put your crystal inside it. You just kind of picked your pieces, and they pull out like this really, it's custom made. I don't know what it would be called, but it's kind of like what the Halcyon does, or the fucking Omnicron. What is the thing? The thing that makes Holocron. Thank you. The Holocron kind of does, and it kind of makes all the crystals kind of like pulsate. And as you get closer to touch it, I don't know if it has like an electromagnetic thing that kind of like feels your hand and kind of makes for you. But there were colors that lit up. Like the one that lit up for me was blue. And I asked, like, hey, do I have to pick this one? And the lady's like, no, you don't have to. And I have the video. I can show you guys the video later if you guys want. From some of the experience. And so I ended up picking purple. Even though purple did not pick me. But yes, you can choose whatever color you want to go with, or you could just, go for the full experience and be like, I'm super magical or whatever.
Is there a Kyber Crystal black market?
A Kyber Crystal black? Yes. So if you go to the store, well, it used to be where you could purchase the crystals by themselves, but now you have to purchase it with a holocron. So it's $49 per crystal, as opposed to $25 like it used to be, or $12 like it used to be. So we bought all of these for like how much do we pay for this?
I feel like they had to do that because the holocrons probably weren't selling. Because in my opinion, they're pretty much useless. That's all information that either you should, in my opinion, you should just know, or you can use Google.
So this one's a purple crystal. Put that into my lightsaber now. It was previously white, right?
That QB holocron, right?
Yeah, the cube holocron. Yeah, both. The Sith one, I think, is the triangle, and the cube one is the Jedi one. So it comes with the crystal, and you get to pick your crystal now. Crystal works.
Amazon's got them for $16 online, bro.
There you go. There are knockoffs though. Because you can go on Etsy actually if you really want to be that way, and you can buy the black Kyber crystal because people have spoofed it. It's just an RIF reader. It just takes whatever the color of the crystal is in there, and it has a little chip in there that emits a code. So if you have the code, you can just fake it using like some technology. So there is a person who does it like on Etsy who sells like the black crystals that make your lightsaber red, but that's how they determine that the lightsaber doesn't have a black setting. There's no option for it to turn black in here.
That's weird. I mean, it's weird too because I remember like in Knights 2, like if you buy like the gray crystal, it would make it couldn't emit black, so it would turn it gray.
That was the thing. Like that's the other thing I was thinking. Like if you have like the black crystal, black is the absence of color and light. So how do you make a light up item?
It's supposed to but like even in the show, it like refracts white and black. Like white's supposed to be like the outer line color, and the black is the inside color. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to describe it, but yeah, because black is the absence of light. It's an oxymoron.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I don't know how they would make that. So I understand why they didn't like have a black setting in there, and also I don't know. there's only one lightsaber like that, and like in actual canon and stuff.
Yeah.
So this one's yellow.
What's it called? Nick said that Chris could be able to our code spoof.
Oh yeah, he could probably code spoof it easy. Smart as hell. But
Like, what I'm
guy.
saying is, like buying 3 lightsabers, buying
the guy behind me bought 4. He bought one for his infant son who could not walk or speak. His daughter was 4, and his wife got one.
You're already paying for your family to go into Disneyland.
Yeah.
So that's a $2,000, $3,000 trip, and we haven't even gone to Avengers Land yet.
Yeah, I'm going to that too.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like you brought it up when you were like, "Oh, what about that Spider-Man jacket?" It was awesome. That's $100 jacket.
Oh, I don't know. My in-law got it for me. That's a nice jacket if that's the case. They have DVC though, so they get like stupid discounts.
How much it was, but like because I liked it so much, I was like, "How much is that jacket?" I almost want it. How much?
I almost want it. I'll make you an offer.
We make you an offer you can't refuse.
I feel like though the crystals are really cool. They should have added they should have allowed you to keep all the scrap metal that you didn't use on the tray. Like, cause the tray has
like a bunch of different pieces that you don't
use. That you don't use, right? Because it has 4 of these pieces
for the next kid that comes in.
Yeah, exactly. So they can recycle the pieces. But what if I wanna?
This is how COVID spreads because everyone's touching those pieces.
I knew Disney was the reason COVID was so bad.
Oh, and their Sith blades are their Sith design is kind of okay. Kind of okay. I was either that or Justice, and
Look, I'm not saying the Sith could be the good guys, but what I am saying is that they have a really cool aesthetic.
Yeah, basically, that's basically what I'm trying to say here. Like that red black thing, it looks pretty fire. So that is that. But yeah, you're right, Lucas. You're 100% correct. That was. I think when I did that, I had just like made like $2,000 on the stock market, like trading Apple or something, shorting it, like literally that morning. So Breck was like, how much could we spend? Or like, what? I was like, whatever you want, go ahead. Courtesy Apple. And so we went nuts, man. I think this experience for us was like $650 or something for both of us to get lightsabers. And then plus the crystals and like the clips and stuff, it was probably another $50. That entire day probably cost us like $1,200 with food and stuff.
And then you went to go get turkey legs.
No turkey legs. We eat all the food in there. The blue milk, the green milk.
You gotta get clam chowder.
You gotta do the Batu sunset. Yeah, all the cool stuff. You gotta find the pins. You go walk around the area and do the phone game because everything is like kind of interactive in that zone now. Yeah, so like there's an app that you can download now because Lucas gave a face, and it's more interactive. So it'll be like go to the uplink satellite in Sector 1-4, and it'll show you a map of where you're supposed to go in the actual park of like the Batu section, and then you get there, and you'll have to like uplink your thing, and then the actual thing in the park will make a sound. So like it's like it'll like it's acknowledging that you're doing something on your phone. So the app kind of sends you on these scavenger hunts to do stuff around the park, and the park gets interactive when you use it through this app. And so it also gives you like some of the history of like the zone and stuff that you're in, like what is Batu? It's a trading port. You have to go around and scan all the things, find all the missing hardware that needs to be recovered and stuff. It's kind of cool. You have to find the hidden barcode scans and stuff.
I guess that gives you something to do while you're there.
Yeah, it gave you something to do while you're in the park. So you're like standing in like, hey, is that a barcode? Let me just go scan it, and oh yeah, upload received. And the thing starts clicks and lights up a little bit, and you're like, yeah, and you get 500 points. You're like, yeah. I don't think the points are good for anything though. It's just something you can do.
After 1 million points, you get a 10% discount.
It might just be like the Buzz Lightyear thing. Like the Buzz Lightyear resets every day for who's number 1 or whatever. So it might just be like something like that.
It might be
that day.
some sort of prestige. It's just bragging rights.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be more than that. But pretty good. I do think though that we are about at our time. We went a little bit over today. That's all right. It's been good. I think we had a nice productive conversation about almost nothing. And still
we were
somehow
everywhere.
a substantive conversation all at the same time. Crazy how we can sometimes do that.
Dude, look, all I'm saying is I started off on something, lost where I was going with it, but here we are.
But here we are, talking about Star Wars Land Bad 2. I mean, honestly, probably it's a good thing to call it here, because if we go too much deeper into this Disney thing, you're going to start feeling like my primal rage about how they destroyed the pass holder program.
Oh, that's great. We got to get into it then.
Honestly,
Disney podcast
you
in a
could
later
have
date.
an entire
Disney podcast in a
podcast on
That's
that,
your next step.
because honestly, I can honestly rage at you for probably a solid 30 minutes without breathing. Just
Oh, Adrian, wait, before I forget. Do you remember that girl I was throwing the pickup lines back at you?
yeah.
We hung out yesterday.
Hey, how'd that go?
It was chill. It was cool. She's a car person, and she talked a lot about cars, which made me realize I don't know a lot about cars, but I faked my way through it. It was cool. We're supposed to hang out again this week at some point.
That's dope. Congratulations, man.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. That's dope.
To look at you being a proud dad.
What?
Dude,
How's that being a dad?
look, let me tell you what this girl was doing. So we matched, and she hit me with a pickup line. Then I hit her with a pickup
They
line.
pickup lined off. It was hilarious.
And we just kept going back and forth.
And she won.
She won. She won.
Oh, yeah, it was good. It's clean. I like that. I would like more information on this. We'll make an update podcast.
Okay.
We'll
all
make it
right.
into a segment. Andrew's relationship update.
Oh, always horribly.
Relationship
hilarious.
tracker, day 4.
Day
Andrew.
4. How's it going? Talking.
We're still talking. Back to our normally scheduled content. Alright, guys. I think it's going to wrap it up. Okay, let's try that one more time. Okay, guys, I think it's going to wrap it up for us today. Thank you, gentlemen, for talking with me today. You guys want to close with anything?
No. My Twitter's still at yourboy88. I just draw and stuff, so I don't really have that much stuff up there.
You got some spicy basketball takes.
Oh yeah, I get in a lot of random fights on the internet, so that's fun to look at me, laugh at people. Sarcasm doesn't come across on Twitter.
It's just because people are. It doesn't. Not that it doesn't come across. It's just people, are just too
Rather take
literal.
up the ass.
Yeah, exactly. Then accept that it's sarcasm. But I feel.
About 90% of what I say is sarcastic, so it's really hard to take when I'm being.
Yeah. No. I mean. Yeah. Actually. Seriously. Probably accurate.
Well,
And-
you know what? Follow us on social media.
Mhm.
All of our information is going to be on the bottom.
Sure.
I'm sorry, but podcast on TikTok, YouTube, maybe Twitter.
We are not on Twitter yet.
Get on that before someone steals it, and then they're going to try to sell it to you for $45,000.
Okay.
I already might have that handle.
There you go.
Oh, see? There it is. Well, thank you folks for stopping by. Like Andrew said, we will stream again on Wednesday. I'm sorry, we will be on YouTube and we will stream again next on Wednesday. We stream on Wednesdays and Sundays. This Wednesday, I believe we will be talking about anime. I'm not sure I will be participating in it, but we will have probably Sam, maybe Andrew, Jeff, Martin, Nick, and whoever else decides to stop by. But thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate your view. Thank you for spending some time with us. If you have anything you want us to talk about, send us a message. Our information, like Andrew said, is below in the description. On YouTube, the I'm Sorry But podcast or I'm Sorry But at Gmail if you would like to get a hold of us directly. Again, you can also direct message us here on Twitch. Thank you, folks, and have
Lucas,
a good night.
I'm gonna need you to fix that picture frame. It's a little crooked, and it's been bugging me the entire
And happy
time.
Mother's Day. Don't forget to say Happy Mother's Day to your mothers.
Yeah, that one. Fix that.
Which one? Because they're both crooked, technically.
I think
Oh,
it's the one in
God.
the middle.
Oh
No, it's the
both
one on
of
the
them.
bottom.
Oh God.
Well,
No, the one in the
Okay.
middle needs to be turned this way, and the one on the
The
bottom
one
needs
in
to
the
be turned this
middle
way.
is just a map of Skyrim that's hanging on my wall.
Huh.
Do you even
Anyway,
need the map? You played it so
that's
many
gonna be it
times.
for
You
us
have it all
today,
burned to
guys.
your memory.
Thank you very much, and good night.